Yes, Legendays, you know what time it is, guys. We're going to do a quick fire price update for the price of Bitcoin. I'm actually going out in a second. I need to make this really, really quick. And I just recorded this without clicking the record button. Again, I'm not happy. But, guys, you can see here that the Bitcoin bulls just got massacred. They just got wrecked at $50,000 again, guys. This is the SR flip. This is the inflection point of the market. Just to recap, guys, so you can actually see it's beautifully right there, you know, in terms of the SR. But this trend line, guys, I did say on our previous stream that I think we're going to get a bounce of it. Look at momentum indicators. And I did say, guys, if we get a rejection off this, my hunch that we come back down, we break the trend line, get the retest. And now, guys, we are at the last line of defense. We are literally at the freaking the last UK line before the Germans take over England in the Second World War. This is the last line, the front line. If we lose this level, guys, I think it's very likely that this market's going to flush down to 45k, guys, for the next support. Potentially, guys, will look something like this, come down, find it support, get the higher, like I've said. I think it's unlikely that we go all the way to 42. And, you know, this 50k region, guys, is very, very important. You know, in terms of trading, though, I think we might go lower on this. In terms of trading, guys, I already told you to short into 50,000 as resistance, okay? That's how you work this, you know, SR flips, right? So you short into resistance and you buy support. There was a buy here, but, you know, you wouldn't take that long there because it's already had 3 attempts on the trend line. It gets less and less likely it's going to bounce the more times you hit it. So if you see here, guys, I told you if you're looking to trade this market and make money, you're looking to short into 50k, and you could have done that there as well. And every single time, guys, we get to 50,000, we're just seeing a huge influx, guys. And also, we've got huge open interest right now, $16.7 billion open interest. I'm going really quick on this, guys. But the long to short ratio, every single time we get up towards 50k, we see this big inflow of longs. Guys, it's creating an environment. We know the market makes the fools out of most people. It's creating an environment where it doesn't take a big slap around the face to push the market in the other direction. If everybody's long, it only takes a little bit of sell pressure to liquidate them down and you get a big flush out, okay? That's what we saw here. That's what we saw previously at 64k in the first wave we got there. And then we had that Corona dump as well. That was a long squeeze as well. So it's a long squeeze we're seeing here, guys. That is basically the short term. I can't even breathe right now. In validation of getting 45k, guys, is we hold the last line and we come back up, guys. We create some sort of ascending formation on 50k and we break out and get above the $52,500 region. This is super important, this region here, guys. If we get above this, it means we're above all the moving averages. We're above the general 200-day moving average as well, on the 21 and all the exponentials. And if we get above here, guys, then I think we're going to go all the way to $58,000. And I think actually we're gonna find resistance at 58, but that is going to the medium term. So that's short term out the way, guys. Also, let me quickly show you short term momentum. So let's get rid of the MA. So you can see here, guys, that actually as well on this, momentum indicators are all trending. They're in the trending zone going down. So stochastics is coming down, RSI is coming down, and the TTM is coming down. So that could mean, guys, that this could be, you know, my hunch is we're going to get 45, guys. I've said it before. Anyway, now let's get into the medium term, guys, because this is that short term, now medium term. So in terms of medium term, on the MDX indicators, we do have an overexhaust signature for the bears. Okay, this means that this market is oversold. You can see here, guys, that the the oscillator TDI, this is my indicator, the MDX oscillator TDI. You can see here, guys, we're actually significantly oversold for a long time frame, guys. You know, this we don't stay in this oversold territory for that long until we're getting at least a reversion back to the mean, and then actually going into overbought. Like at the end of the day, guys, markets flow like energy: oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought, oversold, and the true value of a market is in between there. But we know that markets trade with humans. We're human beings, so we're emotional. We get over the top, and we get over bullish, over bearish. Okay, so that, you know, the truth is in the middle somewhere. So you can see here, guys, that we are oversold significantly on the medium term for quite a long time here. And also the fear and greed index, we can see here, is actually fearful. So we have fear in the market, we're oversold, and it's exhausted on the medium term, guys. And we actually have a take profit signature from the short we had here. So medium term, it's actually looking like, to me, we could get something like this, guys. And I think that obviously this is my hunch. We're going to go into it, and I'll tell you how to trade this as well. In my opinion, guys, I'm going to be looking to buy 45 and 42 on my trades. But I think, guys, we could get something down to here, back up, hold, break through, get to 58, and then find, that's actually not 58, I mean that's 55. 58 is my target, actually. I think we're going to get to, guys, up here. Down, we get a big inflow of buyers, we find support on 50, we get above the previous high price, guys, then we go to 58. And I think actually what we will see, guys, on the medium term is this having some resistance and potentially us playing out some sort of sideways formation for maybe a month, maybe more, taking us into the new year through December into January, potentially being sideways. and then eventually breaking the all-time high, guys, and moving us and continuing the bull market, okay? Because I do still think, guys, like looking at the long-term analysis, that we haven't finished the bull market yet, guys. We're literally 54 on the CBBI confidence. We haven't got to 100 yet as well. We're generally uptrending, and we haven't broken the previous low yet, okay? So I think we're still in a long-term macro bull market. Commitment of traders, guys, in terms of these guys, the dealers and the asset managers on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. The report will happen today. I'm going to be tracking these guys. I want to see what these guys are doing after this big event, this liquidation event. I want to see what the dealers are doing, the asset managers, to give us an idea of what might be happening. And guys, we have the long to short ratio, obviously we're going to be tracking as well. I'm going to show you some altcoins right now, guys, but one word quickly from the sponsor, guys. If you want to trade these markets, you want to long and short Bitcoin and altcoins, all that kind of stuff, guys, get a Bybit account and get a Femex account. The links below, I personally use these exchanges, but the links below actually give you like massive dollar bonuses when you sign up, so you can actually trade with their money to long and short everything, guys. Get a Bybit account, get a Femex account. You won't need any other exchanges. Now, quickly go through Ethereum, guys. So ETH, again, back to trend. I can see this actually being a buying opportunity. If, you know, you've got to keep an eye on Bitcoin, but I do see, if I'm going to go with my strategy, a buying opportunity here for the medium to long term, and even potentially a scalp, because every single time we're getting into this blue box, guys, we're getting support. So keep an eye on Ethereum as well. Obviously, guys, Ultra, I bet everybody's asking me questions about Ultra, but I think, guys, what you really got to do here on this one is just DCA. And I think if you do see the 786 retracement, guys, on Ultra and the previous high price, if it does come down to here, guys, it's a very, very good buy. You know, I've been through this a million times, guys. If you see $1 basically for Ultra, it's a very, very good time to buy, and probably will be one of the lowest prices you can get in for the foreseeable future. And guys, if you're into gaming and all that kind of stuff, guys, just get an Ultra account. In the description, there's actually a link you can use to get an account with Ultra. You can actually get rewards, perks, NFTs in the platform early. It's an early link as well. So get into Ultra early, guys, because I do think this is going to be the biggest games company in the world. And then a few other ones I wanted to mention as well. So I was talking about EOS the other day, guys. I actually still think this is a great buy right now. I've never lost a trade buying EOS below these levels here. So I think EOS is a really good buy as well. And I think also Solana. Let me look at Solana, no, it wasn't Solana, guys. It was Link I was talking about. I think Link is a great buy right now. Literally almost got to the 786. I think if you purchase in this area for Link for a medium to long-term outlook, you're going to do very, very well. And, you know, I think this is going to be great for Bitcoin, guys. I think, you know, short-term down, I think this coincides really nicely with traditional markets as well. You know, I've already said that I think we're going to go back down to this trend line here. We actually got this trend line retest perfectly. And I think the status quo, guys, for the traditional equity market is that it's going to keep rising, guys, the S&P generally. You don't bet against a year uptrend. You don't bet against a 10-year uptrend, okay? So I think that, generally speaking, we're bullish into the end of year. I think Bitcoin could potentially be having a short-term correction back up to 58k. I think we could come to this region here, actually. That's 65, sorry. I think 58 is the first real level we've got to get above. I think it's down some more, up some more, sideways for a bit, continuation. Guys, have a great evening. Have a great weekend. You're all legends. See you on the flippers. Bye-bye.